So, I'm going to show you a invention that I made. This is just my given set, my normal given set thing. This is the stabby end. It has the cap on, so I can touch it. I also can touch it with the cap off because my germs and I have clean hands and it's getting into my intestines, like who cares. So we stab this in to this little baby bottle, right? So this bottle is a sterile bottle, right? But I'm really, really, really thirsty just now and I can't drink. And all I want to do is drink like a big, big, big ice water or like juice. Oh, see the feeling. See just the drinking. Never take drinking anything for granted. I can drink tea and coffee and hot chocolate, but I need to drain it immediately. So I drink it. I basically drink it really fast just to like, because my mouth gets really dry. So I drink it really fast and then I open up my tube and it all comes back out immediately. So it's not ever in me for that long. But I have to do Deoralite. So you know how that stuff that you get from like when you've got an upset tummy or a sickness bug or whatever, and it gives you your electrolytes back. I've got this like it's a microphone. Oh yeah. So I mix that up in here because it's only 200 mils of water, and like my flow care bottles are 1 litre. And I already filled this up for tonight and I couldn't be bothered making it little. So this is what I do because I can't hang that. I can't hang that up on the thing. Where's my stuff? I'm not organised at all. But I get tape, right, and just like make a little hoop. Should be on Dragon's Den, to be honest. It's genius. And then you just smush it together, like there, right? Then you hang it up on your drip stand, which I have here. Here's one I made earlier. So you whack that on. This is what I do every day, all the time. Basically a nurse or a doctor. Probably more of a doctor. So that goes in the cassette. I think it's like the cassette. I feel like that's the word. So that goes in here. See? Ta-da! Goes in there and that like pumps it round. So we clear what it did before. Then we fill the set. So that's priming the line, basically. So this goes through. So there's no air in this. And then it can go into my body. At the moment though, it can't because it's full of air. So we'll let that go. Yeah, so that's one step. So that's the next hour. I'll be doing that because I can do Deoralite quite quickly for some reason. I can't do feeds quickly or anything. But I can get like 200 mils of that in about an hour and a half-ish. So once I've done that, then I need to wait another couple hours till my intestines like kind of move it along and make some space. And then I put up my fluids and feed for the night, which is, I show you. It's really hard to pick things up with nails. So this is my feed. This is all I eat. See, when you're eating your burgers and you're like yummy food, then just think of this. This is what I eat. That's not done yet. So this goes in. You can't taste it. You wouldn't want to taste it anyway. It smells like kind of baby milk or like kitten milk, puppy milk. Oh, yeah. I was like, is that finished? And then it's got like the fluids coming out the end. So that's my feed. It's 1 litre. It comes to 1,030 calories, I think, and 1 litre of water. So I run them same time all overnight. This is ready. So we just go, oh, look at this. It's my tube. it's going to start spurting out gastrointestinal fluids, but we're all good. Look at my t-shirt. Just realised I'm wearing my Fly t-shirt where he's like vomiting on a pizza. That was fitting. That was by accident. That's my hospital clothes for tomorrow, because I have the hospital in the morning. Where hopefully I'll get some answers, because last week, I think, they phoned me and said that I'm getting diabetes. So I always knew I was getting diabetes. Like, we've always known that it was going to happen, but it's just kind of unexpected. Thought I'd quite enough going on right now with the gastroparesis, which is my stomach failing, and everything else going on. 10 chronic illnesses and everything. Like, that's not even taking into account any of the mental health problems because of, like, the coma and stuff, like having PTSD and OCD and trauma and all of that. So I've got a lot to deal with. I'm not feeling great. I'm just sick of it all. I'm sick of everything. Sick of everyone. Boys can stay in the bin because they're mean and liars, and don't trust them because they will lie. So yeah, I am just here doing my thing. So I'm about to do my meds, which is going to take 30 minutes. So I won't bore you with that. 40 minutes it takes to do meds. So I think I've done a meds video. I'm not sure, but I'm not doing one right now because it's too much like hard work. This, in case like you're wondering, that's like my tube where everything happens. It's where the fun happens. So we have this tube, puts things in to my intestines. So everything that goes in to me goes into my intestines through this tube and other tubes. There, new ones. And then this tube with the little bag attached. I don't always have the bag attached, but I do today because I'm very sick today, and anti-sickness can only do so much to help you. So you've got to get all that out because your stomach hurts because obviously you're hungry. So naturally, I still get hungry. I get really hungry and really thirsty, but I can't do anything about it unless I'm willing to suck it all back out, 10 mils at a time, or dribble out or whatever. So it's not really that enjoyable if you've got to then remove it immediately. But sometimes you need to. Like tonight, I was like, right, I need to eat something because when your stomach is hungry, you get, normal people will get like cramps and your stomach will be like growling and they'll be like, oh, I'm really hungry. I think I'll eat something. My stomach gets, see this tube going in, right? So that goes into my stomach and then it goes right through my stomach and into my intestines, like further down. But when my stomach gets hungry, it like pulls the tube from the inside. So it like pulls it and pulls it and pulls it so that it's really tight against my abdomen. It like sucks in. So it's like as if it's been pulled and then it lets it go and it like pops back out. Just fine. But I've got ulcers inside my stoma hole. So the hole that the tube goes through to go into your stomach is called a stoma. Everybody always assumes that stomas are only for poop, but they're not. Stoma's just a word for a hole in your stomach. Abdomen. Like a hole in your abdomen that they've made. So that's called a stoma. So my stoma has ulcers inside it. So it hurts a lot. Can you imagine if you had like a mouth ulcer and then someone was just like getting a straw deep inside it? That would really hurt. So I've got to eat something to keep the pulling and popping. I need to eat something to keep that at bay, but then also remove whatever I've eaten so that I don't vomit. So it's like a constant thing that you've got to do. Also, it's really poorly just now. Like every day you've got to like clean it, because obviously it's an open wound, really. It's a wound into your stomach, so there's all like gunk and stuff comes out. You've got to clean it, but it never used to be like that. It used to be really clean and perfect and beautiful, and now it's like horrible. So it's not great, but whatever. So this is my life. This is what I do every day. I smell like vomit, but haven't been sick. I just be sick out into this bag. This is what I do. So yeah, that's my life. Pain in the winky. It's really annoying, but what can you do? Don't cry over spilt milk, as they say. There's no point in crying over something that you can't change. If you can't change something, then just like laugh about it or something. I don't know. I'm not an expert because sometimes I cry, so I'm allowed to cry. You're allowed to cry if your life's really shit. So you have that permission from me. Like if your life's really shit and it's going wrong and everything seems to be falling around you, like your house is falling down, like everything's just on fire, cry about it, shout about it, tell people it's not fair, because it's not fair. If you're not well, it isn't fair that you're not well. You're allowed to be like, this isn't fair, I shouldn't have to feel like this. Embrace it. Embrace the anger, not the illness. Like, if you want to be pissed off because you're ill or your body's failing, or like right now my immune system is attacking my pancreas and killing it, leaving only one gland in my whole endocrine system that's still working, and even that's like touch and go. So that'll be next. I thought that was going to be the one that went first, but nope, this one, the pancreas, is going. So I'm pissed off, really angry about it. So that's why I've not really been my cheery wee self, or kidding on that I am my cheery self, and I'm actually really, really pissed off. So if you've got any ideas on how to get anger out without using energy, then shoot me a message. Don't tell me yoga. Mention yoga and I will punch you right in the larynx. Fact. Anyway, I have meds to do, I've got dishes to do, and I need to somehow wash my body. Other chronic illness people will totally understand that you've got to, like, how do you even get energy to get cold and wet? Like, that takes so much energy. I'm not looking forward to it at all, but I need it. So ciao, sayonara, see ya.